The COVID-19 pandemic has left millions of Americans unemployed. Financial expert Reginald Thompson has been working in finance for over a decade. He says the first thing that people who have lost income should do is contact their lenders.
What everyone should be doing is talking to their creditors. Talk to your credit card companies, talk to your mortgage company, talk to whomever you have debt with, and let them know your situation. Now, right now, hold times are crazy, so you want to start early in the day because you might be on hold for 2 or 3 hours.
Even though the government is offering stimulus checks and increased assistance, Thompson urges everyone to manage their spending and develop a budgeting plan.
What the government is doing is fine, but there's some personal responsibility we got to take now and take that going out of COVID-19 and do some things differently. It doesn't matter how much you make, it's how much you save. So when we're looking at the profit margin of a household, it's only what we save that's important. You have to make that determination up front in order to work all the rest of the numbers so they make sense. That's how we should budget.
He also says it's important to plan for an unpredictable future once the virus is contained.
Figure out what is your niche, what is the thing that you can do differently. A lot of people don't like change, and I get it, but you don't have any choice. The post-COVID world is going to look different. So we don't know if we're going to have a totally moving economy in the next 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. But what are the things that I can do now? Where can I save money? Where can I reduce costs? Where can I go make some money?
Thompson says it's also important to have emergency cash on reserve as well. Reporting for 12 News, Anthony Howard.
Hello everyone, my name is Olivia Punai. I'm studying in UiTM Puncak Alam on Hotel Management. Based on the previous video, which is managing money during COVID-19 pandemic, I'm going to make a reflection on how to manage money during COVID-19 pandemic. This is very related with our current situation now. The COVID-19 has reset button of the whole economy. The slowdowns mean higher in job losers or pay cut. In such a situation, it is prudent for us to take a look at our financial. How to manage our finance during the COVID-19 is to draw up a budget. In draw up a budget, we should put our finance and our expenses separately. We should be honest and brutal about how we spend our money. Once we got this, we can know how to spend our money wisely. For example, buy only an essential things and keep our lifestyle lower to save our money during this pandemic situation. The second tip to manage our money during COVID-19 pandemic is to save first. Saving is very important, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. This is because we don't know when this pandemic will be end. So, to be more safer, we can have a saving in our account, and we should know how much can we put in our account. For example, if you are working, we can put 30% from our payment to our account. We can use this during the emergency time, and we will get not stressed during the situation like pandemic. We are paying ourselves by doing this. The third tips on how to manage our finance during COVID-19 pandemic is to fewer takeaway. During this pandemic, we should stay at home and also cooking our own meal. This is more nutritious and healthy for our family. Besides that, we can also creating a weekly menu and planning in advance. To those who are working, they can pack and bring their own lunch to the work. This is more effective for our budget and to saving our money in the future. The fourth tips to manage our finance during COVID-19 pandemic is to less traveling and buy in bulk. We should limit our time to go outside, especially during this pandemic. Go outside only it is needed. For example, I can going to outside to buy an essential things and emergency only. Planning shopping to cover 1 to 2 weeks. Planning is very important during this pandemic situation. List down the things that we need to buy to the supermarket. This is because to make us not overbuying. Next is to buy in bulk non-perishable item. Non-perishable item is more long-lasting, so we can buy them again and again and again. So it's important to buy them in a bulk. It can save our money and save our time. we don't have to go outside more than one time just to buy a non-perishable item. The fifth tip on how to manage money during COVID-19 pandemic is to involve the whole family in discussion about finance. Family is very important. We should have a discussion about finance and draw a budget with all of the whole family. This must be included the children. This is because the children should understand why we should be more saving and use the money wisely, especially during this current issue. I, as a student and a children, should understand about my parents and use the money only needed and for important things only. This is a valuable lesson for me to use the money only for a certain things. So, it is very important to have a discussion with the whole family to make the children will be more understanding, especially in our current issue right now. In a conclusion, it is very important to manage our money and use our money wisely, especially during this COVID-19 pandemic. That's all from me, and thank you for watching my video.